Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I am here to share with you what I made for Scrap the World, who's Tamika's swap that she had for the month of June, and it was the shape tag swap, which is my favorite swap. She does it twice a year. This one, it could be any theme, shape, except for Christmas, and then she'll do a Christmas one in November. So I look forward to this, and this video is going to be a little different because I'm doing it a little different because I've already mailed the package. I mailed the package on the 22nd, I believe it was, of June, and I was in such a rush to get it packaged up and out that I didn't really have time to take videos because I was trying to make it to the post office. Plus, I had to go. We were doing family portraits that day. But anyway, so I made a set for myself like I usually do. So I am going to show you what I made with the one that I have. And then as far as packaging goes, I will insert some pictures to show you the progress. But I'll show you what I used. So here's some of the things that I used. I used this cute stamp. I pulled out stuff that I hadn't used before to get this done. I kind of wanted to go with a summer weekend theme. So I used this Bring on the Weekend stamp. And then I have to owe my partners an apology because I stamped out this Hello Weekend, which was supposed to be the sentiment for the tag. But when I was cleaning up and looking at my pictures and looking at my tag that I made, I never finished cutting them out and I didn't put them on the tag. So I apologize. But if anybody wants me to cut this out and send it to them, just let me know and I'll get your address and I'll send it. But this was the sentiment that was supposed to be on the tag. But anyway, the swap, if you don't know, was a tag with a couple elements other than paper and a sentiment, which I left off. A 3x3 card with a sentiment and decorated to coordinate, and then a gift bag. And all of it was supposed to coordinate. So anyway, I used that stamp set. I used this die, which I thought was really, really cute for summer. And I've had it now for a while, so I'm like, good chance to use this. I used this paper. It's the Centura Pearl from Crafter's Companion. And then I also used this Crafter's Companion luxury card stock pack, and I used the shiny silver and the metallic silver. And then I also used a silhouette file that I will show you for the tag and also for the treat box. So anyway, I dug this paper out. This was a paper I got several years ago, probably 3-4 years ago, from Joann's. It's double-sided, but it's good eats all about food. So I used a couple sheets out of there. So that's what I used. Now on to my swap. So first of all, I'll show you the treat box. So here's the treat box, and it's shaped like an apron. And as you can see, you know, you got, it's kind of dark, but you got, you know, deep pockets there. You can see it a little better. So that's the side. I thought the paper was so pretty. I put sentiments on here, and then I just didn't like the way they looked. So I'm like, no. And as you can see, there's the lacquer treatment on the paper. So I decided to leave it plain because I really like that paper. On the treat box and the layers, there are actually holes where you could have the option of putting brads in here for the strap, but I wanted to use some of the nail heads, so I just glued the strap on, and then I added these nail head flatbacks. So the one thing that I did do was, this is going to come to you flat. I did put the paper on the front, but I have the handle straight. You have a little packet that will have the handle, the little flatbacks here. Also, I gave you a spatula and a fork like this. So if you wanted to like add them to the front to use as accents, you could do that. And then also in the bag are the little pieces that look like this that would go on the fork and the spatula to make it look like, you know, those wood handle ones. So they would be able to go on like that. So I do give you those options if you want to decorate the front with that. Or also in that little bag of stuff, I will have the sentiment which I used on mine here on the back that says Hello Summer, which was cut from dies out of my stash. So you could put the Hello Summer on the front, as that was what I originally had planned to do, but I didn't like it. So I just left the paper plain and I added it, to the back. So it's up to you how you wish to do it, but all of that will be in the bag. And I'm just being really bad with this video. I'm sorry. So next up is my 3x3 card, and there is an envelope included with the card. But here is the card, and I really like the way this turned out. I think this is just so stinking cute. But there's that Bring on the Weekend stamp. I use that grill die that I showed you and just made the great silver. I used some plain black cardstock to cut it out, and I used 110-pound cardstock to make the card base. I've added those little gems, keeping it in the same theme and coordinating with the box. And so there's 3 of them there and 1 here. And then my son is a die, and I've added Spectral Noir sparkle pen to it so that it will sparkle in the light. And the circle part is on pop dots to give it some dimension, make it stand out from the base. So the inside is just done with a white piece of paper. So there's the 3x3 and the treat box. And then lastly is the tag. And the tag is a grill. And I just love this because I'm one that loves to grill. So I wanted to keep that thing going. So this is a silhouette file. And then as you can see, I use the matte silver paper for the door and the grill top. And then I added the shiny silver for the handles and for this piece here with for the burners, and then also this piece here, which is the handle to lift the grill top up. There's the little burner on that side, and I wanted to put a pot there. I tried to put a couple things there, but it just didn't look quite right on there, so I didn't add it. But I use flatback pearls in black for the knobs. And then here is the little symbol that you see on a lot of grills. It usually has the brand name on it. But so I added that. I layered that 2 thicknesses deep. So, and then I added a red gem on the top. I used this gray twine, and I think on some it's black, but it's like a satin twine that I used. And then on the back is my to and from. And so you can ignore the errors in this one, like that right there, the little crease. This is mine, but yours will not have that issue. So I think that that was just adorable. So the trio matches really well. And then for packaging, I'll have to insert pictures. But what I packaged it with is this bag. It is a lunch sack. And I added everything in plastic, added it to the bag, and then I folded the bag over and put my information on the back after I folded it over. And like this, I'm not sure if I was in frame or not. So I folded it over, added a thing with my info. Then on the front, I put red and white bows. Now, one, Tamika, will be for you, and yours is different in that it has a larger solid red bow and then a little green tag with a T written on it so that you know that one is for you. So, anyway, that is my trio for the swap. And again, I apologize for this video because it's kind of all over the place, and I'm sorry, but you get the gist of my swap, and I think it's really cute. And then I will add some pictures to the end so that you can see what the packages look like, and just my group shots that I took while I was trying to run to get everything to the post office. So thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great and very, very blessed day. Bye-bye.